What's up everyone, how are you all doing? I'm doing fantastic. Today I'll be talking about fragrances from the house of Wild Stone. You can see from the title, I'll be discussing these three body deo type of fragrances, you can say, from Wild Stone. Body perfumes, they call it body perfumes. So I have with me this three new release from Wild Stone. This is the three newest release from the Code series. So Blue, Blanc, Noir. So these are the three. So if you know the Code series, you probably know about Wild Stone Iridium, Wild Stone Titanium, Wild Stone Platinum, those 4 or 5 fragrances. So these three are the newest releases. Okay, I'm not gonna just show you the box and waste the time. So let's dive into the fragrances one by one. Let's start with Blue. This is the bottle. You can see there's a blue color finish, Code Blue written here, black cap. So here's the atomizer. This is how it shows the juice. So this is basically body spray, you can say body perfume, whatever you call it. So this fragrance, how does this one smell? Let me tell you, this is a very fresh, aromatic, woody kind of fragrance. There is muskiness in this fragrance. So let's dive into the notes. But before that, let me tell you that this is being compared to Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. So is it actually similar to Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce? Let me discuss, okay? So this one, Blue, contains bergamot, pineapple right at the top. Then the mid contains lavender and oak moss. And the base contains amber and sandalwood. So the smell of this fragrance, this one actually, like I told you, this is a fresh aromatic fragrance. So you're going to get this beautiful freshness coming from the bergamot. There is slight hint of fruity freshness, but more fresh, more citrusy. With the freshness, there is beautiful musky aromatic tone on my skin. In the dry down, I get the aromatic tone. Lovely aromatic feel with this beautiful, slightly green, yes, slightly green tint. Aromatic green and a mossy. So fresh opening. Then aromatic mid phase with this slightly mossy phase. In the dry down, this one becomes woody. This one becomes musky on my skin. I don't know about you, but on my skin, this is musky. So yeah, very simplistic smell, nothing too complicated. Yes, this one reminds me of Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. So yeah, I've tried Fierce. I have tried some clones of Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce like Ajmal Blue, then Power of Seduction by Antonio Banderas. So this one reminds me of those fragrances. Not a straight up clone, but yes, reminds me of those fragrances, has the Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce DNA. So don't expect this body sprays to be exact one-to-one clone, okay? This will just give you the feel. Overall, this is a very nice fragrance in terms of the smell. I'm liking it. No issues from my side. Gives me the Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce DNA. And these are actually very cheap in terms of the pricing. $3-4 only. So yeah, there you go. The smell. Performance wise, performance is nothing extraordinary. These are more like body sprays. So expect these fragrances to be close to your skin most of the time. But the first 1 hour, this one performs. First 1 hour to 1.5 hours, I got perform longevity of 1.5 hours from this fragrance. Projection of first 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't expect much. I don't get much. I don't expect much because I'm kind of realistic. These are affordable fragrances, $3-4, only 350 taka to 500 taka. So be realistic. Let's not over expect, okay? So there goes the performance. Occasion wise, this is a fresh fragrance, really well done by Wild Stone. You can use this easily in your office, in your casual occasions, no problem. Imagine going to work out in your gym in summertime. You can use this. Very affordable, nicely done by Wild Stone. So summer fragrance that you can use casually, formally. Just apply this and go out, no problem. Okay. So yeah, there goes Wild Stone Code Blue. Now let me dive in and discuss Wild Stone Code Blanc. So yeah, this is the bottle. This is slightly golden hue with this brownish hue, I can say. So yeah, this is the bottle. Atomizer. Let me spray this here. I have the dry down on my other hand. Code Blanc. See? This one, I think I like this one more than the blue. To me, this one actually is a floral, citrusy fragrance, has this woody backbone. So yeah, let me discuss the smell. So the notes, this one contains mandarin, lemon, verbena right at the top. Then the mid contains bourbon geranium and mignonette, and the base contains cedar wood and vetiver. So yeah, these are the notes. Now what do I detect? Like I told you, I get this beautiful citrusy tone, floral tone from this fragrance. This one reminds me of this Miyake L'Odyssey. Yes, I've seen reviewers talk about this, comparing this to Miyake L'Odyssey. Is it actually similar? Yes, you're gonna get the feeling of Miyake L'Odyssey, because L'Odyssey is this elegant old school type of citrusy fragrance with this beautiful white floral tone, woody backbone. This one also has this citrusy tone, white floral tone, and this woody backbone. So yeah, will remind you of L'Odyssey, but don't expect this to be one-to-one clone. But this one, whenever I apply this, reminds me of L'Odyssey. So yeah. So the smell starts up very fresh. This beautiful lemony note mixing with this beautiful white floral. To my nose, this one feels like this orange blossom like feel. So lovely citrusy tone, this lemony opening mixing with this white floral tone. I'm also getting this slight hint of aromatic touch when this one actually dries down. Yeah, there is this sweetness coming through as well. There is floral tone in this fragrance, and in the dry down this one becomes woody and musky on my skin. So yeah, overall the main feature of this fragrance is the white floral and the citrusy tone. So beautiful citrusy tone, white floral tone coming from the orange blossom like feel, at least from my side. So there is orange blossom, lily of the valley type of mixed smell. Lovely white floral fragrance. If you like white floral, if you like slightly old school type of fragrances, you're gonna enjoy this. I am enjoying this. So similarity with L'Odyssey, I'm gonna say yeah, not a one-to-one clone, but decent one. Will remind you of L'Odyssey. So don't over expect. Like I told you when I reviewed Blue, don't over expect this bargain fragrances, this cheap affordable fragrances to be one-to-one clones. So don't fool yourself, just be realistic and enjoy these fragrances. This one will remind you of L'Odyssey. The performance on my skin, what I got is similar. 1 hour, 1.5 hours maximum. So 1 hour, this one lasted quite nicely, 1.5 hours maximum. So you might get 2 hours, 3 hours. So I got 1.5 hours. So I'm just telling you my experience. Projection 30 to 40 minutes. But this one actually carried on my clothing for a little longer. I was getting waves even after 1.5 hours, but to be on the safe side, I'm just telling you 1.5 hours of longevity, 30 to 45 minutes of projection, decent body spray type of fragrance. If you're going out to your gym, try this, no issues. When you're casually walking out of your home to buy something and you need to apply a fragrance, go with this. Lovely. This is elegant. This is slightly old school, but I'm loving it because of the white floral tone. So yeah, this is Code Blanc. Now let's dive into Code Noir. This is a fragrance. You can see this greenish, grayish type of bottle design. I'm not sure if you guys can see the bottle color properly, but because of the rim light here. So this is the bottle. Greenish, grayish type of bottle. This one is interesting. Where to apply this? I have the dry down on my clothing, so I have to apply. Let's apply this on my clothing. See? Yep, the dry down is there. this fragrance called Noir. This one instantly reminds me of a fragrance that I have. I actually love this fragrance. I have to go there and pick out the fragrance. So let's not waste the time. That is Spicebomb Extreme. I have Spicebomb and Spicebomb Extreme, both the fragrances. This one gives me the vibe of the Spicebomb DNA. Instantly, this one gives me the vibe of Spicebomb DNA. But I have to tell you, this is not a straight up clone. You'll get the vibes. Instantly, this one actually put a smile on my face because I really like Spicebomb and I kind of enjoyed the opening. But I have to tell you, there is no tobacco in this fragrance. So you're not going to get the tobacco vibe like Spicebomb. But you're going to get the Spicebomb DNA type, the Spicebomb DNA and the Spicebomb feel, okay? This one contains cardamom and pepper right at the top, leather and cinnamon right at the mid, and the base contains dry amber and vanilla. So these are the notes. What do I detect? I can easily get the cinnamon. There is beautiful spiciness coming from the pepper, like the black pepper type thing. Similarly, that I get from Spicebomb, the cinnamon, the peppery tone. This one has the cinnamon and the peppery tone. So what I'm getting is this beautiful aromatic tone. Yeah, there is aromatic tone coming from this fragrance called Noir. Then I'm also getting this peppery tone. There is warm spiciness in this fragrance. Very attractive warm spiciness. Alluring, yes. So cinnamon is there. The cinnamon is quite prominent, at least on my skin. The dry down is interesting. The dry down gives me this very soft leathery vibe, suede leather like vibe mixing with this vanilla. So the dry down on my skin, on my clothing, when I tried this on my skin, gave me this slight hint of suede leather like vibe mixing with this beautiful vanilla. So this one on my skin is slightly creamy. Now I'm applying this on my clothes. I've applied this on my clothes, but I've experienced this, so yeah, I can vouch for it. This gets slightly creamy on my skin. I still get the warm spiciness from the cinnamon. Then this one mixes in with the vanilla and the amber. So on my skin, this one actually becomes slightly creamy, but the warm spicy tone carries on. So this is a vanilla based fragrance with spicy tone coming from the cinnamon, cardamom and the pepper. So if you like warm spicy fragrances, if you like Spicebomb, and if you want something super cheap that kind of gives you the similar DNA, you can try this. It's not exactly one-to-one, but this will remind you of Spicebomb. This one reminded me of Spicebomb. So yeah, I'm not going to give these fragrances any numbers, similarity numbers. This will just remind you of those DNAs, okay? This one reminds me of Spicebomb Extreme, Spicebomb, both the fragrances. So yeah, there goes the smell. Really lovely smell. Really attractive, alluring smell. Now, performance-wise, performance is similar to all those fragrances, all the two fragrances I reviewed already, Code Blanc and Code Bleu. This one slightly gets better. This one is probably 1.5 hour to 2 hour performer on my skin and clothing. On clothing, this will last a little bit better, but 2 hours maximum. On the safe side, I'm just telling you 2 hours, okay? Longevity. Projection, 45 minutes to 1 hour of decent projection, not bad, at least better than the other two. So decent projector for the first 45 minutes, longevity of 2 hours, okay? Don't expect beast mode performance from these fragrances. Now, these fragrances are all $3-4 fragrances. In Bangladesh, you'll find these fragrances within 350 taka to 500 taka depending on the seller. So I have reviewed 3 fragrances with you: Blanc, Bleu and Noir by Code. So if I have to pick one from these 3, if I have to rank these 3, how will I rank it? Okay, I'm gonna go with Code Noir first. This one actually for me is the number 1 amongst these 3, then Code Blanc and then Code Bleu. Okay, this is my ranking. So yeah, Wild Stone Code series, new release. So if you don't expect these fragrances to be extremely good performers, okay, these are not. These are 1 hour to 2 hour performers. gets the job done when you're hitting the gym, when you're going out for a walk for 1-2 hours, when you are actually going for an errand for 1 hour, 2 hour. This will actually work well, but nothing more than that. Okay, so be realistic about fragrances when you're buying out clones, when you're buying out inspired type of fragrances. So keep your expectations low. Anyways, I have talked about these fragrances, so I'll see you guys next time. Do subscribe to my channel if you like my work. Do join my Facebook group, Fragrance Fanatics of Bangladesh. I'll see you guys next time with another fragrance review. Take care, everyone. Peace.